Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Del Saber, and welcome to lesson number 26. Sharpen your soul. Come here, okay. This is my son, Kenny. Pedro, a woodcutter, has been working for a logging company for 10 years now, but hasn't received a raise in his income. Newcomer Florante Balagtas has been with the company for only a year, but surprisingly got himself a raise. Pedro resented the move, so he went to talk to his boss. The boss was able to guess why Pedro is in his office. You are still cutting the same number of trees since the time the company has hired you. You belong to a result oriented company, and I would be more than happy to give you a raise if your productivity improves, the employer said. So Pedro went back to his work and started hitting harder and harder for longer hours, but was not able to cut more trees.
Why can't he move?
Learning about Pedro's dilemma, the owner advised, maybe there is something that Pedro knows. And maybe there is something that Florante knows that you and I don't. Miserably, Pedro approached Florante and asked how he managed to cut more trees. Florante replied, after cutting down a tree, I take a break for 5 minutes and sharpen my saw. Abraham Lincoln once said, if I have 3 hours to chop down a tree, I will spend 2 hours sharpening my axe. If you stop learning, you stop growing. When was the last time you sharpened your saw? Your past success and education doesn't count much anymore. You have to commit yourself to a lifelong learning and consistently sharpen your saw. Practice the 5% formula. It states that for every peso you earn, invest the 5 centavos back to your mind for the rest of your life. This concept, this powerful concept will give you, will, can dramatically, this powerful concept can dramatically place you on top and give you success, great success, financially and in everything you will undertake. In the 21st century, no, don't do that. In the 21st century, right information and ideas are the keys to dramatic wealth. You must continually upgrade your abilities to think and perform at higher levels. Peter Drucker once said, the the most valuable assets of a in the 21st the most valuable assets of the most valuable assets in the 20th century were its production equipments. The most valuable assets in the 21st century, whether business or non-business, will be its knowledge workers and their productivity. Stephen Covey once said, to, to know and not to do is not to know. Okay? Let me repeat. Practice the 5% formula. It states that for every peso you earn, invest the 5 centavos back to your mind for the rest of your life. This powerful concept can dramatically place you on top and will give you great success financially and in everything you will undertake. You yourself are your most valuable asset. Your ability to think well and act effectively depends on the quality and quantity of knowledge available for you to develop more of your potential. You must continually upgrade your abilities to think and perform at higher levels. The 20th century, 21st century, right information and ideas are the keys to dramatic wealth. You must develop yourself to become a highly effective person in a knowledge worker economy. Peter Drucker once said, the most valuable assets in the 20th century were its production equipment. The most valuable assets in a 21st century institution, whether business or non-business, will be its knowledge workers and their productivity. Stephen Covey once said, and I quote, to know and not to do is not to know.